Hey guys, long time no see. It's been a long time since I've put out another video about dental school success secrets, but here is one requested by a few of the incoming D1s that were interested in going into ortho. So you are a D1 coming into dental school and you already know that you want to be an orthodontist. So first things first, dental school is a big shocker, especially in your first year. Personally, for me, my first year was the hardest year because the acclimation was pretty difficult for me. You will definitely study more than you've ever in your life. It not only requires academics, but also simulation labs where you drill all day. There's a lot of physical as well as mental and emotional aspects of being in school. And so adjusting to this in itself is a big feat. When people get a bad score, when people fail their first practical, they kind of just give up everything. A lot of people actually do want to pursue orthodontics, but they end up not doing so because they think that their grades are not enough. But I assure you, keep going. Even if you fail a practical, it's not the end of the world. Even if you flunk a test, it's not the end of the world. You can still get up and try again. And you don't need a 4.0 to get into orthodontics. However, I would say that grades are very important. Because you are starting fresh, get into the habit of forming good habits. Figure out how your brain works. Figure out how you memorize things really easily. Memorization is one of the biggest things you need to do in dental school. Basically, if you can memorize really well, dental school will be a piece of cake for you. But there is just so much to learn. It will take a mental toll on you, and you will sometimes feel as if you just can't cram in this much information into your brain. But it is possible. It won't be perfect all the time. I will share with you in another video on mnemonic tips. So watch on in the next videos. Number 2 is seek mentors. So mentors that are D2s. Only the highest achieving mentors will help you get to that highest level. If you get a mediocre mentor, chances are you won't get the ultimate advice. Find the number 1, number 2, number 3, a top 10 in the D2 class. Ask them for advice, resources, so that you could get the insider tips on how to ace all of the courses. Also, look for faculty that are admirable to you. For me, it was Dean Bertolami at NYU. When I saw his resume, I was just astonished by how one person could accomplish all of these things. And so I actually emailed him first, asked him, I could ask him some questions in person. He actually said yes, which I was so surprised by. And so I joined his book club, which is about 12 students per month. And it was an amazing experience. Forming those kinds of relationships from the beginning is really important because it actually enhanced my education in that it seemed like I was being heard from someone who cared for the students. Okay, number 3 is seek extracurricular activities that you are interested in. When you're doing something that you're not really passionate about, you often do just a mediocre job, or you just hate yourself when you're doing it. It doesn't have to be a president of a club, it doesn't have to be vice president, secretary, and often those positions actually take a lot of time. I actually was not any of those things. I was grading rep in the first year, and then I didn't do it the second year because I thought that second year demanded a lot of time for academics. Grading rep was something I was really passionate about. It gave me a sense of community as well, to meet with the people who were representing our class. And also, it doesn't have to be related to ortho. When I joined the clubs in first year, I did not join ortho club, even though I had it in the back of my mind that I wanted to be an orthodontist. I joined OMFS, joined the Korean Dental Association, Aesthetic Dental Club. None of those are related to ortho, and I never actually ended up joining the ortho club. So my 4th advice is to seek friends that study as hard as you want to study. I had a study group of 8 people, and it was a blast. We not only studied together in the wee hours of the night, we also celebrated birthdays of every single person in that group. definitely having that community and having a support group is so necessary. Try to figure out who your friend group is from the beginning. Try meeting everyone so that you can be in touch. Definitely do not burn your bridges. Dental school is still a very small network. Sometime in the future, you might need help from them, vice versa. So be nice to everyone you encounter. And finally, research. I would be a little bit hesitant on advising you to begin in your first year. It's amazing if you can, but the thing is, adjusting to all of the volume of studying you have to do, along with all of the preclinical simulation labs, it's a lot to handle. Personally, for me, I actually started research end of my second semester of second year. And that's basically when a lot of your didactic courses, your hardest didactic courses are over. So that's the best time to begin. I worked my ass off from spring of D2 to the start of D4, which is when you begin putting in your applications. And don't give up. Even if you flunk a test, even if you flunk a quiz, get yourself back up again and start again. And even if you do it 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 10 times, you're not botched, really. The rankings from D1 to D4 change constantly, and whoever perseveres is the winner at the end. So I really advise you to keep going, keep pursuing your dreams, keep the big picture in mind, but work on the small pictures, which is getting good grades, getting good mentors, getting extracurricular activities that you like, seeking out good friends who are also very high achievers, preferably people who are smarter than you. And surely you will succeed. All right, I will see you in another video, and let me know if you have any comments down below. Please subscribe, please share to all your friends that you would potentially like to be in a study group with, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.